there's we ran off a bunch of names there that I sort of can't believe I can associate myself with in any way. The most recent song that came out was a song a few weeks ago. I put it out called "You and Me Time," and 2019 seemingly was a good year because in that year I also met Sheryl Crow. Right, bear with me. And the punchline of this whole story is that a couple of weeks ago I released this song, and Cheryl was kind enough to agree to like the song, sing it with me in the studio, and release it together. And then she came to the show in Nashville. She got up on stage with us. Dream come true. But the kind of wildest bit was back in 2019, this supposedly special year, really, where I went to play. Well, yeah, I guess it does get very name droppy and special because in 2019 I was invited by my guitar playing hero, whose name is Eric Clapton. I know. I'll take it. He said, "Would you come and play my charity event, like festival that he's done for years and years, called the Crossroads Festival? He raises money for his rehab centre." And as a kid, I'd like bought the DVD for this festival. Like every time they released it, I was obsessed. I even told myself when I was about 17, I wrote myself a contract. I said, "You must play the Crossroads Festival before you're 30. And I played it a year before I turned 30. I was 29. I was like, come on. Anyway. And so anyway, we went to Dallas to do this Crossroads Festival. Turned up, and it's a festival, so lots of different acts are there to sound check in their allotted slot. Absolutely terrifying, because it's not like just any old sound check. There's like the Eagles are just in the wings, waiting over there. There's John Mayer's somewhere over there, getting ready to do their thing. And I came off stage after my sound check, shaking a little bit, straight into the dressing room. Like Bonnie Raitt was over there. I was like, what's going on? Bill Murray was the like compere MC. Anyway, walked in the dressing room, shut the door, knock on the door straight away. Okay, open the door. "Hi James, I'm Sheryl Crow." Well, I'm Cheryl. She's not that formal. She said, "Great sound check." I was like, whew. She said, "I'm a really big fan." I was like, whew. And then the third thing in her opening gambit was, "Would you like to come up on my set and do a song with me? One of my songs." I was like, fucking what? Forgive my language, apologies. It was an extreme experience. I said, yeah, I would. I would like to do that. "Would you like to do every day is a winding road?" I was like, yeah, I can work it out. So I got that. I got to do that, and it made it to the DVD and all this crazy, exciting stuff. A DVD is a recorded disc of. I just thought, I wonder who I'm talking to then. You get it. You got it. And so we stayed in touch, me and Sheryl Crow, and she was, yes, one of the many fantastic artists that I've been able to share sort of recent recording experiences and writing experiences with. I don't want to do my good buddy a disservice when I talk about there's a slightly lesser known name and collaborator on my recent album. He's a really good friend of mine. He's a singer-songwriter. He's an artist called Kevin Garrett, who it's okay if you don't know Kevin, but if you do, congrats. If you don't, go check him out. Kevin's an artist and a songwriter in both respects. And we've been on tour a bunch together. He's come and opened up for me around the world, different parts of the world. And it was nice, and organic, the way that we found a moment on tour 2 or 3 years ago to sit and write. Because touring is so exciting, but it's tiring. And when you get these moments in between shows, you don't want to, unless you get invited to do this, you want to just relax or go to a guitar shop. And but we got a moment, me and Kevin, to do some writing, and we wrote this song, and it's one of the songs on this record, Changes All the Time. I'm just happy to give it some airtime in this special space. So here it is. Let's try it out. This is called Crystal Clear. Time to sit back at the table. Time to pull my suitcase down. Time with you is so unstable. Why does time keep running out? Why are we drowning in the details? Dealing hurt and disbelief. Can we stop before we derail? That's my heart between your teeth. Hold me close now, let me go, 'cause I've got to disappear. We talk shit, we fall out, we're bruised and broke, but my love for you's crystal clear. And the sun don't show for no one. You got me. And now you're welling up again, and I keep holding back emotions. We don't break, but we sure do bend. Hold me close now, let me go, 'cause I've got to disappear. There's sin and sense in fraying the rope, but my love for you's crystal clear. And I know it can get too much to face it. I know that we're delicate and patient. I know we won't always understand the next move. Hold me close, now let me go, 'cause I've got to disappear. We talk shit, we fall out, we're bruised and broke, but my love for you's crystal clear. Hold me close now, let me go, 'cause I've got to disappear. We talk shit, we fall out, we're bruised and broke, but my love for you's crystal clear. My love for you's crystal clear. Thank you so much. Thank you. In the edit, I'll just cut that silence in the middle, bring it all together. That's what I hope, but maybe we'll try and maybe they'll keep it more real than that.